Hello and welcome to this special presentation on Prudent Media. We are here in the studios of Prudent Media along with Jane Maluka. Now, Jane is an international artist of Danish origin and she has her own genre of music, her own style of music, which is called world soul. You might be knowing about a genre called soul music, and there have been many artists in the past who have been part of this very esteemed and very classical genre. In modern times, you think of people like Alicia Keys. Her voice comes from deep within her soul. Then what is world soul all about? Probably I would not be the right person to talk about this genre because I have never ever heard music like Jane Maluka's until yesterday when I put in a CD into my player and I was just taken aback. So if I was asked to define world soul, I would be here in front of the camera blank for the following 25 minutes. So let's get straight into the thick of the mix and let's ask Jane Maluka. First of all, pleasure to have you with us in our studios. We hope your stay in Goa and India in general is going well. Okay, so let me ask you directly.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
Prudent Media.
Welcome.
Nikhil.
Pleasure. Let me ask you directly. Let me go into this and ask you, what is world soul all about?
It's about my soul.
Okay.
It's my soul expressing itself in music and songs. My heart matters. My view at the world. The whole world, you could say, is my heart concern. And as I do not write music to aspiring to fit into any certain genre, I decided to call it world soul because I've been asked so many times, what kind of music do you play? Where I say, listen for yourself and feel for yourself. My influences have been many.
Okay.
So I decided it comes from my soul. I'm concerned about the world. I'm influenced by music of the world. I call it world soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your name, you're called Jane Maluka today. It's your, you could say it's your artist name or your stage name. How did this name come about? This wasn't your birth name, was it?
That's true, it wasn't.
Okay.
I was born like everybody else and baptized with the name of the family. Music was part of my life since early childhood, but as my life's journey has been, I could not pursue it on a more serious or professional level until I grew up. I was a mother, and as I've been writing songs, my own songs, since 1988, I realized as I got the vision of having my own original music album out, I felt a deep sense in my soul to have a name that would comply with that.
Okay.
So in a meditation, I asked for inspiration to empower my deep soul with a stage name or with an artist name or with my musical identity. And Maluka came.
Okay. What does Maluka mean? Is it got a specific meaning, a specific origin?
Yes, I have later on then researched and discovered it derives out of Africa.
Okay.
And it can mean queen,
okay,
a beautiful flower in some African definitions. And since I've been very influenced by African music, the slaves in the States, the civil rights movements, and also by the music of the slaves, it made sense to me. So it came to me as an inspiration by God,
okay,
not by intellectual figuring out how things would want to be.
Okay, yeah. It's just divine intervention, if you might
divine
say.
Intervention.
Right.
And it empowered me
right.
to move on.
So so you started writing your music from 1988, as you said.
Yeah, yes.
So it's been 21 years that you've been writing original material.
Right.
Prior to that, while you were growing up in your adolescence, what were your musical influences and what music did you play?
The music I played, like in early childhood, was very influenced by my bigger brothers.
Okay.
I have a bigger brother who was in a rock band at that time, so obviously he had a stash of 45 vinyls.
Okay.
And we would listen to Radio Luxembourg, so it would be the Beatles, would be Rolling Stones, it would be Joni Mitchell, it would be
Jimi Hendrix?
Jimi Hendrix, yes, but not so much. I'm not that. I love guitars, but I did not seek especially the Jimi Hendrix or the guitar players. I've always been touched by music with a message and with a deep meaning.
Okay.
Taking a stand to humanity and political affairs.
And Beatles definitely showcased all that. So
yes, they did.
It's quite rightly so that they have been one of your influences.
Definitely, Bob Dylan.
Okay.
Joan Baez.
Right.
Carole King, but a lot also blues musicians and
Okay.
jazz musician out of the States, soul music, obviously out of Motown.
Okay.
So it's been a wide range, but also folk music out of my own country. So it's a huge mix. I have no specific genre. I'm pretty open as to music and styles, and was that already as a child. I got the
Okay.
input.
Okay. So you played covers of these bands or these artists?
Yes, I
Till
did.
up until 1988.
Yes.
What was your best cover? What did you love playing? What would you pick up the guitar and you would play first?
Oh, this is a difficult question. There
Okay.
were many actually, but I would play Eric Clapton. I played Beatles' Imagine.
Okay.
Was one of my favorites.
Give Peace a Chance? John
Imagine.
Lennon. Okay. What about that song? Give Peace a Chance? Because I don't know much about Beatles, but this
No.
little bit that I know.
Of course, definitely I
That would
was
be one of
influenced
your-
by him and Yoko
Okay.
Ono a lot, you know, but I did not really cover the songs. It was
Okay.
more the the Beatles songs as we know them.
Okay.
But Imagine by John Lennon, you said a favorite that would be, or The Rose by Bette Midler.
Okay.
I played Eric Clapton, Beautiful Tonight, you know, as a
Okay.
young person.
That's definitely something we all play, actually.
Isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, every guitarist who starts
Yeah.
liking Eric Clapton and
Yeah.
the styles of him.
Yeah.
Then from then on till 88, which you played covers, then from 88 onwards, what happened? What was the transformation? After that, covers stopped and then something else started?
Yes,
Original music? Okay. So
Nikhil, I had reached a state where I could wrench no more joy out of playing covers, since
Okay.
I've been doing it for so many years. And a calling deep in my soul transformed that for good. I was into difficult life situations, personally as a mother, that were deeply traumatizing, and music was my, you could say, my healer there. So part of healing myself was going into a healing intensive where I got the calling for music and doing my own music. It came clear,
Okay.
and I knew from then on I had to work on myself to open up to inspiration and doing my own music.
Okay. So your entire life has been surrounded around music, and
Yes.
music has been your healer. Music has been your final pillar to turn to, your
Absolutely.
corner to go into.
Absolutely.
So from 1988 onwards till today, what
Yeah.
has happened with Jane Maluka? How has her career gone? Walk me through every year of from 1988. What exactly
Oh, how
happened?
much time we got?
We got a lot of time.
Nikhil.
In brief, if you could tell me.
Of course,
Yeah.
sorry, I was only joking.
It's okay.
It's a long life, you know. I'm 57 by now, so it's a bit ago.
But still young, I might say. Still young
Thank
at
you.
heart. Still young at.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Soul is ageless,
Soul is ageless.
and so is music.
Right. Right.
Yeah.